Isang malaking asam. And nangyari na nga po yung ating pinipredict for the longest time. And we've been predicting this for quite some time. Of course, andito lahat ng proof natin and all of the bounces that we've been waiting, diba? So, ang dami na nating video na ginawa for that, and we've been trying to say kung should we trust this bounce and everything. And now we got stopped out, pero nag-re-enter tayo dun sa same entry natin. So ngayon profitable, so many would actually not continue the trade. Okay, so sa akin, I will still continue the trade as long as the money flow is right there. I've been trying to teach you guys the money flow, and I've been trying to express to you guys how this is very important. And also we'll be talking about this, and this one, of course, this is very special. Okay, and also we'll be talking about this, bakit ganito to. Okay, and before we start, please guys, mag-like and mag-share, mag-subscribe kayo dito sa ating channel sa Oso the Chismoso. If mahilig kayo sa mga chismis dito sa cryptocurrency, and ako nga pala si Oso Bear, na been here since 2017 in the cryptocurrency space, and I've been sharing you guys my wins and my losses since 2021. So dako na agad tayo muna dun sa ating news. Okay, so marami nagtatalk about the recent GDP negative news, and that actually led us to a negative plummet, pero nakabangon agad tayo eh. So yun yung hindi ko ine-expect. So we were expecting that we should be playing around 94k. Okay, which kinorek na siya dito, and nasalok na natin yung order block, and nagsilbing siya, magandang support before it was resistance, then became a really good support. So ito naman yung isa pang impending, or this is the last bad news that I think will be for April, since April siya, no? Pero it will take effect on May 3. And we've been talking about this, guys. Okay, I've been talking about this, guys. Sana wag niyo sasabihin hindi. Kasi hindi ako nagkulang sa pag-explain yan. And 185 views lang po yung alpha na to. Okay, and I've been talking about this. So, ano nga ba to? So, right now, this is this bookings, okay? Bookings for standard shipping containers are down by 45%. We predicted this one. Hindi man exact amount na 45%, but we've been predicting this one. Nababagsak po yung ating shipping or shipments na papasok lalabas sa US. By drastic amount. Hindi lang ako sure kung magkano or ilan, pero we had the proofs already. We've been talking about it, and insider na to, guys. Okay, insider, big company na yan na nag-expose sa atin since we are in the e-commerce business. Okay, so we've seen 3 weeks in a row. Okay, 3 weeks in a row. Okay, where fewer containers are being booked, 'di ba? So ako na lang ata isa sa mga nagshi-shipments ngayon, kahit sobrang taas ng tariffs natin, 145%, no? And secretly, ito yung alpha natin for today. Secretly, si China is already throwing the white towel. Okay? Sumusuko na siya, pero hindi niya yung sasabihin in public kasi both Trump and Xi Jinping has this big big ego. So I really don't think, and we've been predicting that one as well, na walang susukol. Parehas sila magka-come up as winners, and they will come up with a very good solution. So binigay na ni Trump siguro, okay, si Trump mismo na yung lumapit, okay, siguro under the table talks na sila na, sige na, ikaw na lang yung lumapit, pero ibibigay ko lahat ng gusto mo pag ginawa mo yun. So therefore, I think this is deception. So we really have to really discern whatever is happening right now with the economy. So with that said, the port of Los Angeles, where lots of Chinese goods are entering or reaches the US, dyan kasi pumapasok yan. Okay, expects incoming shipments will fall by 33% next week. Okay, babagsak pa siya ng 33%. Kung bumagsak na siya ng 45%, okay, babagsak pa siya ng 33%. Okay, which is on May 3. This is our prediction, and hindi yan sinasabi dito, guys. We've been predicting this major move. Okay, so one major shipping company, Hapag-Lloyd, okay, says the Chinese customers, okay, nag-cancel na daw about 30% of their orders. And mainly, this 30% are small packets or small shipments or small cargoes or small boxes. Okay, which we talked about as well. At may picture tayo dyan, coming from Scott Zhu, which is one of the representative a big drop shipping or e-commerce warehouses. No. So, when we were predicting that, that was around nung nasa 80K pa tayo. Okay, so why is this happening? So, the US has raised taxes, okay, ng 145% with a threat to do another times 2 to that, and ranging to 280 or at least 260 to 280%, which is very crazy. And with the retaliation of tariffs naman from China, nagaganti daw sila. So, binigyan nila ng another increase of tariffs naman against US. Okay. So, nahihinto ba to? May hinto ba to? Yes, definitely may hinto to, guys. Okay, and I see a clue already na may hinto na siya, which next time ko na sasabihin sa inyo pag nangyari na, kasi medyo delikado yung parang chismis na to. masyadong napaka-imposible until pag nangyari na. So, ito yung theory ko, guys. Okay, yung US shoppers and businesses natin may be buying less, okay, because things cost more or they are worried about the economy. So that will lead to lesser shipments. It doesn't mean that because of the tariffs. Okay, so because of this, also China companies are sending few goods. But what they did, okay, this is the alpha nung last time, na nag-produce sila ng maraming product, okay, tapos yun na lang yung sinesend nila, uubusin nila yon within this year, okay, hindi katulad dati, they will just produce what is for this month only, depending ano yung record nila from the month to month nung nakaraan. So kung last month ang na-consume lang nila is 10,000, sabihin natin 10,000 iPhones, 'di ba? Yun lang ipoproduce din nila sa susunod na buwan. Okay? Then ang gagawin nila, okay? Ang gagawin naman nila ngayon, ipoproduce nila ng lahat 'yon, yung mga parts throughout the year, okay? Nung March and April. Okay? And they're expecting that they will be able to sell it as soon as possible before even, okay, the tariff, okay, before the tariff really imposes on May 3. Okay, so why does this really matter? Okay, I just want to give you guys the information. So fewer shipments means less business for shipping companies. Okay, and this might not really affect cryptocurrency. Okay, kung ma-affect dito yung government and they will be able to like say na, oh, sobrang sakit talaga na itong nangyayari sa government na magsasabi, sabihin natin, then I really think crypto is going to go up. Same thing with what happened with the GDP. So, yung GDP natin, we had a really negative number, pero bumalik tayo agad. We somehow went up. Okay, although we've been predicting that 93 is going to happen, okay, I just really didn't expect na hanggang 93, 900 lang siya noon. Okay, biglang umangat naman siya. Ngayon pa lang siya nag-manifest. So, hindi naman tayo pumasok na, actually pumasok tayo na 90 to 900, pero yeah, na SL ako and umangat naman na siya. Okay, so this one, I want to express to you guys, okay, if we're just gonna go with the price action, anything can pivot on this level. As long as we stay above the 94,800, sabihin natin umangat tayo dyan, we will be still bullish. Okay, eto na lang yung last level sa atin bago ko masabi na talagang tapos na ang crypto. Okay, since nakabawi na tayo, we are not allowed to go back down. Okay, if we go back down, especially with the 88,200, which is the last support, okay, we are done. Okay, we are not going to go up for at least for the whole 2025, which we don't want. Okay, but I just want to give you that perspective. Pero if sabihin natin nag-support naman ng 94K, that is going to be super bullish to the point that we will finally be able to enter the 130K. But the bull run, or sabihin natin the real altcoin season, will only start by 109,000. Well, yeah, 109,000 per Bitcoin. Okay? So, ngayon, ano tong usual chart na lagi kong binabantayan dati, which pinakita ko na to sa inyo dati. This is the part of the super chart na pinakita ko sa inyo. Okay, by just using the moving averages and of course, the walang kamatayan na MACD. Okay, so how to really explain this to you guys? Okay, so initially, we've been looking for this one because this one is the indication kung talagang bullish tayo, and that is the reason why I've been super bullish even though the market is going down. Nung nasa Japan ako, hindi man lang ako nakapag-alert sa inyo na babagsak yung market kasi hindi ko naman talaga alam kasi dito lang ako nakatingin, guys. Okay, and I've been expecting that hindi pa siya hitik na hitik kasi hindi pa tayo pumapasok sa level ng 70 to 80k. Okay, if totoong talagang bearish to. So since ngayon nagpiprint siya ng bearish divergence, yes indeed. Okay, but the thing is paangat kasi ito eh. Okay, ito yung bearish divergence nyo. So if only just in case ma-break natin to. Okay, yung sumpa. Okay, pag to pumasok dito, sabihin natin, din wala nang bearish divergence. Okay, wag lang tayo masusupalpal. Okay, probably that will be your exit too if nasupalpal tayo dito sa line na to or even dito lang sa 69 RSI. Okay, so right now we are sitting at 96,100 as of recording. So I entered the sabihin natin BTC, mainly cryptocurrency, dito sa level nung July 2017. Okay, so that's around 2,000, 2,400 or 2,000 whatever. Doon ako pumasok talaga. Okay, and ang ganda naman ng pasok ko. So, naka-experience naman ako ng isang malupit na altcoin season kasi dito yung nagsimula. So, kung nakapag-bag ako dito, sobrang yaman na natin. Pero hindi yun yung nangyari. So, kala ko madali ang buhay, madali ang lahat. Okay, so yun yung nangyari. Although, nakabili tayo ng kotse because of this. But yeah, yun yung mga katangahan ko. Bumili tayo ng mga material na bagay at materialistic pa ako during those times. Okay, so now, why we are trying to reminisce this? Because it is trying to do the same structure. For RSI, we see a very long line here, okay, which is a support and resistance. And we have this box, okay, as an indicator na we are about to go up, okay? Then dito din, we seen this one too. Okay, we're about to go up, which I did not miss out to tell you guys na aangat tayo. Okay, so rest is history. Okay, now we have to focus on what's really happening. We have two bounces here. Okay, we have two bounces here too. Okay, dito sa 2017 natin, dito yung 2025 natin. Now, it's almost going to do it. The question is it going to do it? Okay, so nakatingin tayo sa MACD. The question is it sufficient? Right now, it's still sufficient. I hope we don't go back down to 2,270 for the bar count. Okay, and it needs to sustain above 3,000 para masabi nating tutuloy na talaga siya. Okay, so for now, yun lang yung munang hawak ko. Okay, as a clue that we are going to go up. Pero guys, okay, please mag-like and mag-share, mag-subscribe kayo sa channel natin at mag-comment kayo if you want me to do live videos again and to talk about the mga chismis and of course mga TAs natin. So again guys, chismis lang ang lahat ng yon. Kailangan nyo pa rin aralin, planuhin at kilusan. Nang sa gayon, ang lahat ng to ay ating makamtan. At syempre, stay awesome. Goodbye guys.